Hello, the internet. This is Marius Vartan coming to you from Highland Park, Illinois. We will talk today about key concepts about information technology. This is the first in a series of videos that will address information technology as of 2024, maybe a bit of history in applications and implementing business software, and sharing my experience for the past 20 to 25 years in this field. Okay, IT and the business. What is the business? We can say the business is the group of company employees who run processes. That would be in operations as well as in corporate functions. Operations would be supply chain management or logistics, production planning and execution, and sales. Corporate functions, that would be finance, accounting, tax, human resources, and payroll. Of course, these are the most important ones. There are lots of other corporate functions depending on the company. IT enables the business to run processes with hardware, with software, applications, and labor or services. The hardware consists of servers, networks, telephony, handheld devices, modems, routers, cloud services. Software is the in-house developed application, or COTS, which means it's an abbreviation for custom off-the-shelf, or SaaS. Okay, software as a service. Labor is internal employees under the CIO or CTO organization. That would be the Chief Information Officer or Chief Technology Officer. And external contractors. That's also labor. Okay. Enabling a business process. The person executing a process needs to obtain the information, process the information to arrive to a decision, and action that decision. IT offers a user interface, or UI, for a business user to interact with the information and execute the necessary steps that action their decision. The business application software that guides the business person through the different process steps of their business function is commonly known as an ERP. That's the abbreviation for Enterprise Resource Planning. Examples of ERP are Oracle or SAP. There are other ERPs as well, but these are the largest ones. Behind the UI, user interface, ERPs run on applications and database servers. Application servers contain the programs that run the application. Database servers contain the data records that are stored and called by the application programs. The application and database servers can be hosted on-premise by the company or in the cloud by a third-party vendor. Standard business processes. Business processes have existed long before IT was around. We can say that business processes have been around for as long as businesses have been around. All businesses run standard processes depending on the business function. Examples of these are procure to pay, order to cash, record to report, hire to retire. There are other processes, of course, but this is a short list of very common ones. ERPs are packaged software solutions that enable the execution and data recording of each step in the business process. ERPs are different from other SaaS or licensed software in that they have integrated functions and can enable the end-to-end process. Legacy applications and new implementations. All companies are at a point in time in their transformation journey. A point-in-time snapshot of the enterprise landscape contains legacy applications and in-progress implementations of new applications. All applications require periodic upgrades, which are done during maintenance windows. We will discuss about this in a lot more detail in upcoming videos. Replacing a legacy application is called a migration, and retiring the old application is called sunsetting. If during the migration the underlying business processes are optimized, the initiative is called a transformation program. Let's talk a bit about build versus run. IT teams are usually involved in two major categories of work: build and run. The skill set and experience can differ between build and run. Build work relates to initiatives, programs, and projects. There has to be a defined scope and timeline, and estimates are provided for the work that is performed against approved budgets. Run work, on the other hand, relates to day-to-day support and maintenance activities such as job monitoring, bug fixes, and service desk. TCO, or total cost of ownership. CIOs love it. The total cost of ownership is the IT organization's total annual spend. There are three large categories in the TCO: hardware, and that would be the servers, the networks, telephony, handheld devices, modems, routers, cloud services. The second category is software. That would be in-house developed applications, custom off-the-shelf COTS, or SaaS, software as a service. Labor, that would be internal employees under the CIO and CTO organization, and external contractors. Other IT-related spend can go to buildings, land, utilities, maintenance services, at least at the fractional cost for support offices, data centers, and other facilities. And what fractional cost means, they share the cost with other functions of the business. Other than employee salaries, all TCO expenditures go to external vendors. Hence, managing the IT vendor relationship usually has a dedicated group in procurement. Every company has a procurement organization. The IT vendors are part of what it is considered internal spend or goods not for resale. And the procurement organization usually reserves a group of people who keep track of the IT vendor contracts. Why that is? That is because the amounts that are spent year over year are really big. Okay. Let's go over a glossary of terms and close today's, I was gonna say meeting, but it is a video, or you can make it a meeting. Okay. Business process, operations, corporate functions, business user, user interface, application server, database server, on-premise hosting, cloud hosting, ERP, migration, legacy applications, and TCO, total cost of ownership. Thank you.